Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we are going to see if the last 5 most improved players in the NBA could win a championship if they were all on a team together. So in my opinion, if you win that most improved player award, the next step is to go out there and win an NBA championship, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and check out this team and see what they're all about. We are rocking with the Kansas City Tornadoes because let's give Kansas City an NBA team, right, guys? If you're from Kansas City, let me know in the comment section below. Here is the last 5, guys. So the one that won it last year was actually Victor Oladipo. He averaged 23 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. I believe he was the league leader in steals also. And not to mention, man, he made us all realize that Paul George trade was not one-sided. Next up, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo, won in 2017, man. Made me finally be able to pronounce his name correctly. And can we just check this out real quick here, man? Round 1, pick number 15. This guy was picked 15th in the 2013 NBA draft. He averaged back in that season when he won at 23 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks per game. Of course, now he's one of the best players in the entire NBA at the small forward, power forward position. Can really play any position out there. Back in 2016, the winner of that award was actually CJ McCollum, who averaged about 21 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Right now, him and Damian Lillard are currently like second place or first place making this video in the Western Conference. Of course, there's always like trade rumors when it comes down to them, but at the end of the day, man, they still get the wins in the regular season. Back in 2015, it was Jimmy Butler, who of course plays the shooting guard position, but due to positional reasons in this video, he's going to have to shift to power forward. For the Chicago Bulls that year, he averaged 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, finally made a big name for himself. Kind of realized that it was time to go on with the franchise with him instead of Derrick Rose. Of course, now he went to the Timberwolves and now on the Philadelphia 76ers. And last but not least, we have Goran Dragic, who played this year actually on the Phoenix Suns. I'm using the Miami Heat version a little bit better because right now he has injuries in real life, so nobody wants to see that. So this is like his, I think this is how he was last year, 86 overall in the game. But for Phoenix that year, he averaged 20 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. I remember that season, man. Like, he came on the scene, he was absolutely balling out, making some crazy shots. It was a lot of fun to watch. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below if all 5 of these guys played together, could they win an NBA championship? Because I'm looking at the ratings, and of course, in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, still not the Golden State Warriors. But this is the lineup we are going with as far as our starting 5 of the positions everybody is playing. Definitely undersized because the last big guy to actually win it was Ryan Anderson back in 2012. As far as centers, it was Boris Diaw back in 2006. Just goes to show how the NBA has changed in the aspects of recognizing talent out there and stuff like that, man. System efficiency, so we have 4.5 stars for balance. Probably the way to go in this case. So here we go, man. We are going to do the simulation. And as I do this, I kind of want to talk about some of the guys that have won it, like, you know, from the year 2000 and up. Just kind of talk about, like, where they are now as NBA players, because it was kind of interesting to, like, look back at that stuff and how we recognize them and if they actually panned out based off their awards. So, of course, we know the last 5. Beyond that, back in 2013, we have Paul George. I mean, he's still a beast. He's not as good as his Indiana Pacers days, in my opinion, but still really good. 2012, we had Ryan Anderson actually won that for the Orlando Magic, and it's like, yeah, at that time he was one of the best shooting guys in the NBA. Now he just kind of got himself a bitch-ass contract, and that's kind of how he's recognized. Kevin Love won it back in 2011, averaged 20 points and 15 rebounds per game. We have Aaron Brooks of the Houston Rockets back in 2010. I remember that year, man, he was just like shooting 3-pointers left and right and making them all out there. People don't really respect Aaron Brooks as what he was as a shooting point guard, you know, kind of before any other guys was really doing it out there, right? We have Danny Granger winning it for the Indiana Pacers. He was really solid for them, ultimately ended up with big-time injuries, and really was never the same player after a few seasons. Hedo Turkoglu won it for the Orlando Magic back in 2008. He was really a big part of them, like, into the finals and stuff like that. And yeah, that season averaged 20 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Although when I think of Hedo Turkoglu, I do think of the step-back jump shot by LeBron James in the playoffs. But I still love Hedo Turkoglu. It was still a lot of fun to watch. Monte Ellis, a.k.a. the man that says it's either you or me when it came to Stephen Curry. And, of course, the Warriors chose Stephen Curry. Monte Ellis, really, like, after, like, a few seasons, man, just kind of fell off as an NBA player. It's hard to believe he's not even on a roster right now, but he was definitely a high-caliber shooting guy out there. Boris Diaw for the Phoenix Suns. I remember him mostly, honestly, on the San Antonio Spurs, but, yeah, he definitely played for the Phoenix Suns and stuff like that. Bobby Simmons of the LA Clippers. Now, I remember this guy from 2K because I remember him being an absolute, like, beast, 3-and-D type of player back in the early days of 2K. I believe he was on the Milwaukee Bucks at one point, but yeah. And then back in 2004, we actually had Zach Randolph win it for the Portland Trail Blazers. He averaged 20 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and about a block per game. He's still on the Kings. I don't really think he plays all that much though anymore, man. We have Gilbert Arenas, one for the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, but he was the splash father, bro. If we can be honest, like Gilbert Arenas, this guy, of course, his greatest days was on the Washington Wizards. Then he had the whole debacle in the locker room, and that was kind of the end of his career. Ended up getting a really bad contract with the Orlando Magic. It was like, I believe it was like a $200 million contract or something ridiculous like that he's actually still getting paid today. We have Jermaine O'Neal winning it with the Pacers back in 2002, 19 points, 11 rebounds. T-Mac won on the Magic in 2001, averaging 27, 8, and 5. And then Jalen Rose of the Pacers won it in 2000. Of course, we all remember him now as a member of the guy that got 81 points dropped on him by Kobe Bryant. And of course, this is an analysis, I believe, is ESPN. But damn, do we actually timed that pretty perfectly because this is the end of the season. So 64-17 on this NBA season. Let's go ahead and simulate through the date against the Washington Wizards right here. So yeah, 65-17. That is absolutely fantastic. So we got Giannis Antetokounmpo playing the center position. Keep in mind, guys, actually playing out of this position at 26 points, 19 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and about 3 blocks per game. 3 blocks, I should say, actually. Great field goal percentage. DeAndre Ayton, Rookie of the Year. Jeremy Lin, 6th man. Giannis, also getting Defensive Player of the Year. No surprises there whatsoever. Jonas Valanciunas, Most Improved. And Nick Nurse as Coach of the Year. Still the team we have to try to beat here in the Eastern Conference. All-NBA first team, Jimmy Butler making that at the power forward position. So, if I'm being honest, man, like the 2 players that I thought were going to do like the worst in this because of their drastic position switch of, you know, Giannis going from a small forward / power forward to a center, and Jimmy Butler going from shooting guard literally to the power forward position, was not expecting the All-NBA first team. All-NBA second looking like this with Goran Dragic and Victor Oladipo, and then we got All-NBA third. So who are we missing? CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum did not make an All-NBA team despite playing 48 minutes, but hey, somebody's got to be that 5th option, right? So yes, we are the 2nd seed. I can't believe the Toronto Raptors still outbeat our record here, man. But let's go ahead and check out these player stats on the season. So we have Giannis, we know his stat line. We have Victor Oladipo at 23 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists per game. Dragic 23 and also 10 assists. CJ McCollum at 22, 3, and 5. And then Jimmy Butler at 20 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals. So you might actually like, I guess like the big reason behind Jimmy Butler probably winning it also because he was listed as a power forward and not a guard. If he was listed as a shooting guard, probably not going to win with those numbers. Although the rebounding's absolutely fantastic. Was not really expecting that because I don't know what's his actual like career like average when it comes to rebounding. I don't remember him being all that great at it. But who knows, man? I mean, he's playing power forward, more opportunities. So okay, he's always been a 5'6" rebound type of guy out there, so that's fine. All right, here we go, man. We do have the playoffs. First round. These Charlotte Hornets, yo, actually, do they not have the Most Improved award on this game? No, they do. It's Jonas Valanciunas. I was about to say, I totally forgot. I was like, wait, is there not a Most Improved player on the Most Improved video? Okay, it was Jonas Valanciunas. He's not winning it in real life. If I had to guess who's winning it in real life, damn, dude, there's so many great players out there. You guys let me know in the comment section below, because I'm going to throw out a name and probably forget about somebody. I know like guys like Sabonis are really beasting up and, you know, players like that. Here we go, man. First round, Charlotte Hornets. Simulate current round, see how well this goes for us. And, all right, we up 3-0. We up 4-0. It's going to come down to that Toronto series. Hopefully Golden State also gets knocked out somewhere in the Western Conference bracket. Here's our closeout game. 36-21-6 for Giannis. We got 35-8-8 for Victor Oladipo. 15-11-4-6 for Jimmy Butler. Next up, my Detroit Pistons. Simulate current round here. Got game 1. Got game 2. Come on, Utah, knock out Golden State. That's what I'm concerned about over there, man. We're going to take care of us, please believe. And then we got, wow, Toronto still making it, and Houston. I'm sorry, and Golden State. So we have that to worry about. 36-5-6 for CJ, 25-11-8 for Victor Oladipo, 28-8 for Jimmy Butler. All right, here we go, man. Simulate current round. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it, baby. 1-1, 2-1, 3-1. And we are in the NBA Finals against the Golden State Warriors, the team that still is listed as probably the better overall team. 22-22, 4-5 for Giannis. So that's such a beastly game. 33 for CJ McCollum in the closeout game. 15 assists for Dragic. All right, man. Can the Tornadoes blow away the Warriors? Who knows, man? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. End the video. I'm just joking, man. We got this. Simulate game. I will not end the video like that. We got game 1. Simulate game 2. We up 2-0, man. Okay, 2-1, 2-1. Make me a little nervous now. Okay, 3-1. I feel pretty good. Let's simulate with Simcast here. See if we can get it all here. And so far, it's looking good. Looking like that is going to be a victory for us. And yes, it is, man. 117-110. We beat the Warriors 4-1 with the Most Improved team. 31-12-10. 24 and 6 for CJ, 23, 16, 11 for Giannis, 22, 14, and 5 for Jimmy Butler, and Goran Dragic at 17 and 10, despite not really knocking down his three-pointers. Here is what the Warriors were looking like on their end of things. Durant, Cousins, Steph, Clay, Draymond Green, of course, leading the way. We have Giannis Antetokounmpo getting that Finals MVP, playing 49 minutes per game. That's crazy because there's only 48 games in NBA, or 48 minutes in NBA game, although overtime and stuff like that. But yeah, man, 25 points, 22 rebounds per game, 7 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. And is it possible for Giannis to actually win the most improved player again? Like, if he does even better than he did that year, shouldn't he, in theory, that should be most improved, right? Because he improved. I do want to check out the playoff stats here, though, real quick, man. I love looking at this stuff, too. And we got Giannis at 25 and 20 in the total just playoff bracket out there. 8 assists also. CJ, 24 points, was man about not being on the All-NBA team. Oladipo at 22, 10, and 6. We got Butler at 20 and 11 rebounds. Dragic with 19, 4, and 11 out there. And then looking at the team stats, how was our offense? Probably the best out there. It was not. We were actually only 5th. And then defensively, we're the best defensive team. Anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you want some more videos like this of me talking about, you know, guys in the past and things along those lines, let me know what I should do next. I believe I did most improved player. I also did, I can't remember the last 5, or the other one did. Let me check real quick here, guys. I'm going to pull it up real quick here. I also did the last 5 6 men. So I'm thinking next what I'm going to do is perhaps the last 5 rookie of the years, or maybe the last 5 scoring champs. Still not sure yet. But yeah, guys, be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.